but we'll be looking at triangles and their classification based on their sides. So we'll be looking at the different triangles we have based on their side. Based on the side of triangles, we have three types of triangles, and we have the scalene triangle, the isosceles triangle, and the equilateral triangle. So this morning, we'll be looking at the differences in them. As you can see on the board, we have the first one known as the scalene triangle, and you can see some indications on the lines drawn. So this point and this point and this point are not the same. How do you know that? By this mark you can see. So we say that the length of all sides are different as indicated by this mark. This mark shows that the length from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, all are different. So that also tells us that if the lines are different, it means that each of the lines meet one another at different points, which means the angles at all sides have to be different. So we say that also all angles are different in scalene triangle. The three angles can never be the same because the lines are not the same, and it means that they will meet each other at different points, as you can see. Now the next one is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle have two sides, two of each side being equal. That is as indicated by the line. You can see this side and this side, they are equal. So we say that length of two sides are equal. So also base angles are equal, because if this line is equal and this line is equal and they are meeting each other at a point, it means that they started from the same point, from the base. So the base angle of isosceles triangles are equal. Then the last one is the equilateral triangle. The word equi means three. Equilateral triangle, equi means equal. So equilateral triangles, we have the three sides of the line as indicated by this point, that they are all equal. So length of all sides are equal. Then also all three angles are equal. That's so simple that if the line, this point to this point is the same, and this point to this point, the same at this point to this point, as indicated by this mark, it shows that the lines are equal. How do you know if the sides are equal? Because sometimes triangle will be drawn in a way that you will not understand. But once these lines shows the same thing, once they show the same thing, it means that the angles are equal. But if they show different thing, like this indication of scalene triangle, it means that the lines are different. So we use this point to indicate or to know when a triangle is a scalene triangle